What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mohawk Motors. My name is Jason. Happy holidays to you and your family. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and check out this video today. I want to show you how to make what I think is a pretty cool gift for that gearhead in your life. I've got some pieces from a failed differential, a cheap clock that I found at Ace Hardware, and an old saw blade. Probably stuff that any gearhead that you know or love would have laying around. And we're gonna turn this into what I think is a cool gift. Okay, so let me show you what we have. I've got all the parts and pieces, all the inside guts, so to speak, from a front differential and a Chevy Trailblazer. I mean, this thing was totally smoked, so it was garbage otherwise. I've got a little universal clock movement kit here. You can get these at Michael's or online or wherever. All types of places sell those. And an old circular saw blade. And what I'm going to try to do with all of this stuff is turn it into a clock. If you're anything like me, or the gearhead in your life is anything like me, it's pretty darn easy to lose track of time when you're out in the garage. And having a clock isn't necessarily a solution to that circumstance, but it absolutely can help with it, especially if it's something that you think is cool and neat and you'd like to check it out. So let's see if we can't turn this into a clock. Kind of what I'm thinking here is, I really like the ring gear. I think gears are just super cool. And I've got the pinion that matches it. So I want to try to use that as the stand for my clock, right? And I want to try to do it in a way that you can't actually see how I've connected it. So I'm going to use a little bit of weld back here in the part that you can't really see. So that's going to be the main base structure, so to speak, here. Now, I also need a clock face. And I've got my used, no longer cuts really at all, circular saw blade. I'm going to put that here right on the back of the ring gear. Again, I'll secure it with a few tack welds. I'll be able to poke my Clockworks right through the middle hole here. It's almost like they meant for this to be a clock face. Right through the middle hole. And then we'll figure out what I want to do to kind of support this, how I want to make sure that it doesn't just topple over as soon as you do something with it. So let's get that part all stuck together, and then we'll work on coming up with a solid, stable base for it. Okay, well, we managed to produce something that I think, this could pass for a clock, right? So the next thing we need to do is get the actual little Clockworks put into it. Depending on which one you get, some of them have a little nut that holds it to whatever you're putting it on. Mine does not. I'm just going to use hot glue. I'm going to let it cool off a little bit first because it's hot from all the welding. But I'm just going to use a little hot glue to stick it together. And then, I mean, I think it's pretty neat. And it's all recycled parts. Reduce, reuse, recycle. There we go. Check this thing out. So we've got our clock made up here. Now I only have an hours and minutes hand because how the heck would I tell seconds? But otherwise, I'm pretty pumped about it. I mean, it's simple. I used only parts and pieces from the differential that I took apart, and it's stable. I mean, it's probably going to fall over in an earthquake, but if you sit it on a shelf somewhere that is visible and you can keep track of time, I think it's perfect. It's got a lot of gearhead appeal, in my opinion, and I mean, you can probably pick up a used front differential somewhere for next to nothing if you don't have one laying around. So I think this is a really cool gearhead holiday gift, something that I find myself frequently losing track of time when I'm out in the garage, and hopefully this will help me keep better track of that time to make sure I'm not holding up other things that we have to go do. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a little bit more in-depth instruction or help with this on your own project, let me know and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. For all of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. Seeing the channel grow it's awesome, man. I'm really excited and I love sharing information, sharing knowledge, and just showing you what I'm up to. So thank you again to everybody that's already subscribed. And if you haven't yet and you would like to, I would really appreciate it. And have a happy holiday. Spend time with the people that mean the most to you. And until the next video, you take care.